Look how pretty. We are live in Lenexa this morning talking about money and how the city's going to spend it and how they're going to raise more. And it's still all Christmased up and it's very pretty. So yeah, even after Christmas is past, still like the lights. Wish we could do it year round. Yeah, whenever I get a chance, I like to come through here. Claw Drive, or what is this, K32? Yep. Over on the left is the Boy Scout camp that I worked at one year, the Theodore H. Nash Scout Reservation. I believe they're still there. And yeah, this is a nice drive, and hopefully a train will show up. I always hope that there would be a train, because the railroad tracks are just to the right. Union Pacific, Uncle Pete, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. Anyway, so in between Bonner Springs and Edwardsville, and heading back west. Another great drive. Miriam Lane. There's our trailer place right there. They're working on the Boulevard Drive-In Theater sign. Rehabbing it, which is nice. And then downtown Rosedale, home of the Rosedale Arch. This is an interesting area. Older neighborhoods and lots of old housing stock. I'm sure that eventually it's going to be discovered by the what they used to refer to as yuppies, but the people who gentrify such neighborhoods. I'm not always a fan of gentrification, but it can make neighborhoods a little more livable. Let's just say limited gentrification is fine. And then we cross railroad tracks here. Burlington, Northern Santa Fe. Any trains? There's one waiting in the hole over there. Turn on my map so we can see what we just passed through. And we're going to hit Southwest Boulevard, which is also another nice drive. Yeah, this is the boulevard. I was messing around with my camera. This is a very beautiful drive this time of the morning. Especially get a nice zoom lens. You can see all the way down. There's so much urban texture to it. And you know, all these roads are kind of like, if you're a fan of Route 66, these are the kind of modern, mid-century modern industrial drives that are pretty neat. You know, passing between the era of the 40s, 50s into the 60s. I'm just keeping it on this zoom lens for a while because, you know, cross over this hill here, you'll see the texture I'm talking about, and then you're coming into downtown Kansas City, and you can see that pretty well from here too. Especially in the morning. into Missouri. 31st Street here is the state line. 31st and Southwest Boulevard. And there used to be right at the state line, there used to be a bar there. And it was a mafia run outfit. It was done in by the flood of 1951. But right before that, the local mafia boss kind of had an interesting history, but he met his end not at that bar, but he was at the bar when he got a phone call that he needed to go to the Democratic headquarters building on the southeast side of downtown. And then there, him and his bodyguard were found shot to death. And it's a famous picture. It's underneath the portrait of Harry Truman, who was president at the time. Just keep it on this for a second until we get into town, and then end it there. You can see the urban texture I'm talking about with downtown and the distance. Quite scenic, very photogenic. I'm surprised you don't see a lot more photographers line up here and get this picture. I do it the lazy way, of course. I do it by driving. And then, of course, we cross over into the west side. Which a lot of aspects of Hispanic culture come together here in the west side. A lot of good Mexican restaurants and little market shops and things like that. You can get the real authentic deal here and in Kansas City, Kansas as well. Then once we cross under the bridge here, the neighborhood transitions from west side to the Crossroads Arts District. And there's even a sign they've erected up here. And this intersection right here is where the neighborhood gets its name. Intersection of Broadway and Southwest Boulevard, the Crossroads. And here is a sign up here that tells you you're in the Crossroads. And now we're in a neighborhood full of bars and some restaurants and a lot of art galleries. But mainly it's transitioning over into condos and lofts. Okie dokie. Time for a hot drink. Nice. This is our live hit this morning. Talking about New Year's Eve celebrations. So we come to Union Station. Where else? Yep, it's very pretty in here. Going out for my last coffee of 2024, probably. I'm at the Humane Society in Kansas City, Kansas, talking about pet adoptions. Oh, looks like they're just opening up for me. Woohoo! All right. I gotta do some grocery shopping at Menards. Got my groceries. Ah! New beers at our house. We got New York on the boob tube. I got my camera going. Got our round fruits. And the kiddos are waiting. Luke is playing a video game. Zach's artwork that he just completed. It's like Spella. Or a bear. Nancy Ann is exhausted with her doggies. She'll get up before midnight.
Chicago.
I don't know. We got the boob tube on. They're talking about Austin, Texas. I think it's somewhere around 30 seconds. I hear fireworks. Uh-oh, dongs. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, where's the... Oh, it's midnight. Yee! Happy New Beer. Woo! Yay! It's New Beers.
I was about to go. What?
And Luke is hyper.
I was about to go.
Oh no, they're gonna fight over the bottle.
I'm
Ringing in the new year by fighting. They're gonna break the bottle.
And it's gonna blow up in my face.
And we caught it all on video.
Wait, what about the white one?
There's the white one.
It was about
Open the white one.
Guys, don't shake that up then open it unless you want to rock it in the kitchen.
Oh, is it like...
You guys want to rock it?
It was actually
Yeah, they finally got it open. There's our round fruit. All right, what are we doing?
We're cheersing.
Cheersing?
Cheers.
Cheers. Get you a button.
I'm not done yet.
She just made up another word.
Cheersing? Cheers.
Cheersing.
Mmm.
The sound effect was not necessary.
It's grape juice, Luke. Jeez, Luke.
No, it's champagne. We're giving the kids alcohol.
So?
No, it's grape juice. Sparkling grape juice.
I'm too fancy. I preserve it.
Our live shot today is a real challenge. Let's see, here's my my camera and TVU, my really messy car. And we're talking about this. Actually, you can't use your phone in Missouri after January 1st because they've enacted a new law. And so that's what we're doing our live hits about. It's also really cold out here, but I'm in the parking lot, and we have to make sure people know we're not actually driving while doing this. No more distracted driving. And that's a good message. Well, Happy New Year, I guess. Everything is kind of closed. And the regular New Year busyness has happened. We were live in the parking lot, but we had to go to a homicide scene, do one live hit there. You know, every year it's the same thing. There's usually a homicide on New Year's. And then checking on a car into a building turned out to be nothing. And now I'm just kind of listening for stuff and haven't been able to have my cup of coffee. This place here, Cafe is not open until 10. And same with Broadway, they're opening at 10, curtailed hours. So, I don't know. Maybe just drive around and listen to the scanner and see what else might be open. So, woo-hoo. This place opened late today, holiday hours, but it opened. And, oops, lights off. Once it did open, A lot of people showed up. This parking lot is pretty full. Wow. Look at the line. First coffee of the new year. Coffee.
The debt ceiling currently stands at about $36.1 trillion. In a letter sent to congressional leaders last week, the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the debt level will actually decrease by $54 billion today. As a result, Yellen says the country is not expected to hit debt limit until sometime between January 14th and January 23rd.
The new year means a new minimum wage in Missouri. We told you about this yesterday. It increased from $12.30 to $13.75 an hour of pay, which voters approved back in November. The minimum wage will go up again in 2026 to $15 per hour. Missouri, not the only state increasing minimum wage.
Let's keep it here.
10:41 on your schedule. Download the KSHB 41 app today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Smith, Director of Marketing of Rangeland Village, Senior Living being built here at East Summit. We are here on site to take a sneak peek. Join us for a community preview held every third Wednesday of the month at the Amber Community Center. Our next date is January 15th. We are taking reservations now and have limited layouts available. Make your reservation today. Braintree Village, where our mission is to help residents find purpose, passion, and joy in their lives every day.
Your everyday.
It's the season of savings at Crowley Furniture and Mattress.
Shop now and refresh your home with 2 ways to
There is a prediction of a big winter storm Saturday through Monday, maybe upwards to 7 inches to a foot of snow and ice. And we might be at the cusp or the beginning of it where there might be a lot of ice. So just what we love. So anyway, today's story, I went out with Claire to talk to one of the crews getting ready for the snow, and there's several other people doing that, and a big briefing by MoDOT on their preps for the winter storm. And so fun. That's what we love. We're at the scene of a triple homicide. We're working to gather information now. Don't know much. Apparently 2 children are victims. It's the first Friday of the month. Let's go have some topic. We are sassified. Looking for salt for the snow. Ugh. The grocery store shelves are empty, and all the meat is gone, and it's just been a big rush. So I guess it's going to be a big snowstorm they're predicting. And in the meantime, we're taking this chance before the weather actually begins to go have something warm to drink. They have people selling pho, which is perfect for a day like today.
If I use chopsticks.
Saya is enjoying it. Right? Cappuccino. This winter weather has sort of snuck up on us. We weren't paying attention. Now look at the ice. Nice. Ugh. Especially when you got people like that person there who think they're impervious and they're gonna go as fast as they can. Yeah,
Amazon vans have power to all four wheels. Oh. Crunch. Oh, still crunchy.
and now he's got to come out and shut his trunk. Messiah, be very careful getting out of the car. I'm moving the work car into our yard. It's just too hazardous to have a car on the street. It's hazardous for other drivers. I wish our neighbors would move their cars. They have the driveway for it, but hasn't crossed their mind. I guess it will when the car gets crushed. I'm having to grasp parts of the car because it is just too slick. And getting in the car will be the worst part. Made it. Jeepers. Well, let me tell you, we made it. Turn, shut down. Okay. Nerve-wracking. Right now I just have to walk from here to the door. That's hazardous too. Let me take all these things out of my hand. It's a good thing we put some stuff down, and we're continuing to put stuff down. Ugh. Yay, I made it!
I was planning on asking Mark to work out a way we could both stay active, despite the separation.
Alright, going out into it. Here goes nothing. And this is what I'm seeing as I'm getting ready to go out. It's still doing that freezing precipitation stuff, and that's not good news because I was hoping that if it started snowing it might get some traction. So I'm kind of dubious on this, and yes, that's the news car parked in the yard. I didn't want to leave it on the street because it's too dangerous. Oh, here comes another one. And there's one behind that. Expecting a lot more snow coming in. What they say, 10 to 15 inches. Ugh. Well, I came to the end of my extra shift.